Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. This time, we're diving into a world that's all around us, but we rarely stop to think about it.
Sounds intriguing. I'm ready to dive in.
Well, get ready to see your favorite websites and apps in a whole new light, because today, we're talking about color, specifically how it's used in UX design.
Color in UX. Now, that's something I'm really curious about. I mean, we all use apps and websites every day.
Exactly. And you guys sent us a really fascinating mix of sources for this deep dive. We've got tech articles, design guides, even some global perspectives on color theory.
That's right. So get ready to learn from designers and experts from all over the world.
Okay, so before we get too far, I got to admit something.
What's that?
My last art class, it was a while ago.
Oh, I see.
So could you give us a quick refresher on the basics of color theory?
Of course. It's actually pretty simple. Imagine you have a set of Legos. The primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, are like your basic building block.
Okay, I get it. You can't make those colors by mixing others, right?
Exactly. But from those three, you can create any other color imaginable. It's like magic.
So how do we get to colors like green and orange?
That's where secondary colors come in. Mix two primary colors together and bam, you've got a secondary color. Like blue and yellow gives you green.
Ah, so that's how it works. What about those more, I don't know, complex colors? I vaguely remember something about tertiary colors.
You're on the right track. Tertiary colors come from mixing a primary color with a neighboring secondary color on the color wheel. They give you a much wider spectrum of colors to play with.
Wow, it's like a symphony, but for colors.
Yeah.
But how does this translate to, websites? We're not mixing paint on a canvas here.
That's where things get really interesting. Those same principles apply to digital design. Each pixel on your screen is like a tiny dot of color. By combining them, designers can create any color you see on a website or app.
Ah, so it's like digital pointillism. So let's say I'm designing a website. How do I use these colors to, I don't know, make it look and feel a certain way?
That's where color psychology comes in. Colors evoke different emotions and associations. Warm colors, like reds and oranges, they feel more energetic, stimulating.
And cool colors.
Cool colors, like blues and greens, they create a sense of calm and trustworthiness. It all depends on what feeling you want to convey.
Wait, so you're telling me that just by choosing certain colors, I can actually influence how someone feels when they visit my website?
Exactly. It's like setting the mood with color. And remember that Turkish source you sent over. It even talks about how those feelings are influenced by cultural context, too.
Oh, that's right. Like how red can symbolize luck and prosperity in some cultures, but in others, it might be associated with danger.
Precisely. Designers have to be really mindful of who they're designing for and what those colors mean to them. What works in one culture might not work in another.
So it's not just about picking colors that look good together. It's about understanding their psychological impact and how they'll resonate with your target audience.
Absolutely. It's a fascinating blend of art and science.
This is starting to make sense now. We've got the building blocks of color theory and a grasp on color psychology.